Empire Mine Road is one of the most haunted roads in California. Tucked away in the East Bay of the San Francisco Bay Area in Antioch, the road is fully paved. It is 3.4 miles long running from Mesa Ridge Drive to Deer Valley Road. It is open for pedestrians and bicyclists only. Located in southern Antioch, the road has a long history of weirdness and hauntings, according to local legends. Due to vandalism and shooting firearms, the road was closed. Nestled at the bend of the road, a weathered slaughterhouse used to stand before it was brought down. There's rumors that it's known for sacrifices and a haven for satanic rituals. Moreover, it is said to be haunted by an elderly specter who roams the premises, ensuring the safety of who all entered, which was known as the groundskeeper. So join us as we investigate Empire Mine Road and see if we could get any evidence to back up any of these stories. We have arrived, and now it's time for us to hunt.
Hey guys, this is Chris
Jr.
with the Paranormal Task Force over at Empire Mines Road in Antioch, California. We're going to be footing it since you can't have access driving over here anymore. We brought a little bit of equipment and we're going to see what's going on out here. Let's see.
Stay tuned.
Over and out.
It's all about the life in the river town. Where the gangsters keep it real and they hold it down. It's all about the life in the river
Now I'm backing out the driveway, juice cause it's Friday. Got the music blasting while I'm driving to the highway. It's the old school days, going down Empire Mine Road, where I used to shoot my pistol right out the window. I got my 40 big mouth, past the slaughter cows. Fuck loud mouth, you know what I stay about. Put the car in neutral, up Gravity Hill. Feel it go up the slope like the ain't real. After I take a piss behind the gates of hell, I remember I got caught for possession to sell, but oh well. I pursue to hold it down for my town, to keep it to the same, and for all the haters too to the brain. I got Yacht influence, yeah, Yacht life on my lip, Contra Costa County on my back, so don't trip. 925 my tummy with the Antioch Bridge. You know where I stay at, you know I'm with it.
Antioch town, where the gangsters keep it real and they hold it down. It's all about the life in the river town. Antioch town, where the gangsters keep it real and they hold it down. It's all about the life in the river town now.
Okay, everybody, we made it to a certain destination over here off Empire Mine Road. It's the grounds of the slaughterhouse. The slaughterhouse is torn down, so we figured no reason to go all up in it. We're just at the entrance of it. So it should still bring presence of spirits over here. So Chris Jr. is gonna set up the REM pod back there. Go ahead and set that down. And that noise is what we would hear if the REM pod does go off. So we will see about that. Okay guys, we had to start the clip over because for some reason the camera fell down, which is pretty damn odd, and it like took off the little back piece, like the little stand for it. So we had to prop it up with a rock now. So like I said, we're over here at the entrance of the slaughterhouse. We're gonna run Spirit Talker just to see if anything wants to come through on that, since it's pretty simple. Do you want to tell them what you just put over there?
Yeah, we just put down, what was it called again?
REM-POD?
Alright, let's do it.
Hold on.
REM-POD, right? You can cut that out.
Yeah, go ahead.
So yeah, we just sit down the REM-POD over there. And show an example of what will happen if we get any reading.
Remember, nice and loud too.
When we get close, it'll go off, and that's how we know we got something. So
Okay, stand on this side too. Okay, so now we, like I said, we got the REM pod set up. I'm gonna be turning on the Spirit Talker, and we are at one destination off Empire Mine Road, which is supposed to be all haunted. Antioch, California. We had to foot it out here. We couldn't drive, so this isn't that easy for people to access and do this stuff. But here at the Paranormal Task Force, we try to do cool little things. So, okay, we're gonna run the app.
also, I'm holding an EMF reader. I'm gonna go ahead and turn that on. Show that. It says 00. If we get any electromagnetic fields, the numbers will jump up.
Okay, is there anyone here on the grounds of the slaughterhouse? We were told that there is a, sometimes it's haunted by the groundskeeper or other people that's done spiritual rituals out here.
Satanic rituals.
I mean, satanic rituals. A lot of different stuff going on here. Let's just see. I just heard a weird noise.
Yeah, I heard that
Did you hear that?
Sound like a bell.
That's
huh?
something on my phone, but okay. We'd like to ask. We have that set up right there. Can you see that? Without the shadow. Come on, guys. Is the groundskeeper here? Anyone doing satanic rituals or any other spirits that may have liked to linger around this area of the slaughterhouse?
Bottom.
Bottom. Okay. Check with the reader and see if you get any. Go lower or anything down there. For some reason it's saying bottom, but would you like to tell me what you mean by bottom? It's real loud, so it picks up. Okay, we checked with the reader at the bottom, and we don't got any significant readings.
Not yet.
Boots.
Boots. Last time I heard boots, it was about the Zodiac. Well, I'm pretty sure in the areas, this area, there would be a lot of people wearing boots. And you did say bottom. So boots would be at the bottom of the person. Could this be the groundskeeper describing what you wear? We know out here in this ranch land, you would be wearing boots. Come on, let's get some cool stuff. It's a nice, beautiful day out in Antioch, California.
Can you find my grave?
Is there a grave out here? Maybe this is someone that's buried out here. There is so much land out here, you would not know if someone was buried here.
Floating.
Floating.
If
Ooh,
you're
that-
here, can you
Dude.
make the?
It's coming quicker too.
Is it?
Well, find my grave and floating came quick, so they may feel a lot of energy.
It just shut off by itself. I didn't. Even, you got it on video. I didn't even touch the power button.
Dude,
I'm so serious.
that's crazy. See if it turns back on.
Yeah, just did.
So that it's not dead battery.
Nope. It got it on video too.
Dude.
Right on
Okay,
video.
so we got a device that shut off, powered off. We've had the camera that had fallen down and broken the little stand to it for no reason. We got someone that talks about wearing boots. You want us to find your grave and you're floating. So that means you're around us and you have a grave probably somewhere out in the lands here. There's too much land to cover. We would not be able to know unless you could pinpoint us there.
If you're here, can you make the REM pod go off? Set it down right over there.
Yes, the REM pod's directly over here. You actually might not be able to see it. I can't tell since we set the camera differently, but you will hear the noise if the REM pod goes off. So we got floating, guys. Do you want to set, how about put a cat ball out?
Okay.
We'll ask to see if it could, sometimes it
So
could,
these are the cat balls. Gonna ahead and turn it on. Do I hold it like this?
Yeah, just
then-
press it till it comes on.
All right.
Ashes.
Ashes.
Remember to talk.
What do you want me to put down there?
You could set it anywhere on the ground, just in front of us, or I don't.
Okay.
Just as long as we don't kick it, because we could ask. I don't. Joe, but this is a different Joe.
Oh.
Dude, I don't know, but if this is someone that could be that reached to me yesterday, you better tell me some more stuff. Because yesterday I did this, and I'm not going to mention on the video who it was.
One lady here.
One lady here.
One lady here. That's cool, because in the same area of Gravity Hill, they called her the White Witch, but I don't know if everyone calls a white witch a white witch. Because,
It's nice to talk again.
okay, well, we're here to talk to you, but could you be the witch of Gravity Hill? We're right here at Gravity Hill also.
It's nice to talk again.
Or are you someone that worked at the slaughterhouse? Can you give us more information? And Joe looks like a female name because it's J-O on here. And you said ashes. Maybe the grave is somewhere where there's an old campfire. Or maybe they were buried or cremated and then buried out here.
It was interesting.
The children sing.
The children sing. Wow. Okay. Now, there were children over at the asylum, which is broken down, which is called the Gates of Hell. Now, I don't know if there's a lady that worked there named Joe.
4 lights.
4 lights. There's not too many lights here, but 4 lights is something I've never heard on this. See, different stuff is.
What do you mean by 4 lights? Does it just shut off automatically?
It might. Maybe that just. I don't know. Can you tell us more about 4 lights, please?
Energy.
Oh,
Okay. Oh, maybe you need energy from a power of 4 lights? I don't know. But this is a very weird, this is pretty weird to see over here. I haven't been here in a very long time. I mean, they shut the road down years ago. I want to say, I'm not for sure, maybe 2006, maybe. I don't know, I'd have to do the research on that. But these roads have been shut down, so there hasn't been that many people coming through, besides maybe bicyclists or something. Like, we got this whole big old stretch to ourselves. So it should be real easy. You shouldn't be distracted if you want to communicate. Tell us more. Did you work at the asylum? Or are you a groundskeeper, someone that worked out here at the slaughterhouse? Were you involved with the rituals?
The children
Powerful.
Powerful. Does that mean you're getting more power? Maybe you're going to come through with good stuff.
Let me turn this back on. Let's see.
Can you touch the REM-POD? We need to keep an eye on the ball too. Maybe we should put the ball further where we can see, because I can't see. Because if it goes off, we might not even see it. We need to make sure it's in our view. It sucks because we can't have it. The only way to be on the camera view if it's further back. Here, go straight back. Go about where that piece of palm, that twig right there on the ground. Because, let me see. You might have to go a little.
Happened here.
Ooh. Okay. You said happened here. So, this must be.
Just went up to 1.5.
Did it go up?
Went up to 1.17.
Well, that's some energy. It was reading 0. So we did get a reading off the EMF reader. That is pretty crazy. We do have the cat ball. We have the REM-POD. All you have to do is touch the REM-POD. It won't hurt you.
Protection.
protection. Okay. Did you help protect somebody? And is that how you died? Did you protect children at the asylum? I don't know. I have mixed readings here because I don't know if you're close from this gates of hell, because everything is just in this area. We are going to walk down further, close to where the gates of hell were. I believe maybe the gates were destroyed from what I read online, but as long as we can get in that area.
If you have enough energy or power, can you make one of the cat balls of the REM-POD go off? I got a reading over there.
You've been here before.
Yep.
Yes, we've both been here before, and it's been many years. Earliest I've been here, I was 16, which was a long time ago, 1996 actually. And I used to drive my car out here with my friends, do stuff that we probably shouldn't be doing. And, parking at gates of hell, talking about the stories we heard, putting the car in neutral on Gravity Hill and having the car just pull us when it's just a straight level ground. There's theories to that, but I'm not going to go into that. But Gravity Hill's been around. Gates of hell.
We settled here.
Okay, well, this is someone from a long time ago, most likely. I'm going to also do EVP right now, so I could see if there's voices. I'll have to play it back at some point. I don't know, during this video, or I could make a video clip after we're here today.
Over here.
Hey, over here.
You know what's funny? I thought I seen something over there. And
I wish I had this on. Really?
Yeah, and then I was looking. You see it on the
It's
video.
saying, hey, over here. It's close by.
Yeah.
Okay. I do have the recorder on. We will be listening for voices. You said, hey, over here. Can you tell us who you are? Whether it's through the app. Whether it's through Spirit Talker, which I actually like Spirit Talker. Demonic. Here we go again. Well, we don't let demonic stuff, attach us, but
The rack.
the rack.
Well, I mean, they did. It was a slaughterhouse. Maybe they're talking about racks.
It's up there. Maybe this has something to do about this the rituals, demonic rituals.
Yeah.
Because remember, the slaughterhouse is known for
Jessica.
for the groundskeeper.
Yeah.
Okay, so did you finally tell us your name? Is it Jessica? I know a J-O came by earlier too. How many spirits are reaching? Drink. Okay. Can you tell us more about this area? The slaughterhouse, gates of hell? Any weird stuff happen on this road? For many, many years now, everyone said stories about it being haunted out here.
Colin. That's a name.
Colin? See, some of these names we're going to have to verify and see if it links up with anything out on the internet about anybody. For all I know, Colin could be a worker at the slaughterhouse. Colin could have been someone that died on this road in a car wreck.
You see the bird circling this up there?
Kind of.
Did you see the bird too?
EVP is still going.
Regina.
That's 3 names in a row. Jessica.
This is a lot of
Jessica,
names.
Colin.
So, are these must be multiple spirits coming through? Or you're just telling us names of somebody? Like I said, you can make that cat ball glow off that we haven't been looking at. Or the REM-POD.
Should walk back over there. That's pretty.
It's nice to be in this area right here because there's a nice tree. with some shade. It's kind of a cloudy day. Is anyone here? Can anyone speak with us like you have been? We would like to know more knowledge. And also my catchphrase is, are you here? Gotta put that in there. That is a catchphrase for the Paranormal Task Force since my brother John.
I made that sound.
I made that sound, and EVP was around 3 minutes and 30 seconds. So I will listen for a sound on this. Remember in the video, 3 minutes and 30 seconds on this EVP. Because sometimes there's sounds that we don't hear. There's been multiple times when I've been trying to edit and I've heard crazy stuff. I've heard screams. At the Black Diamond Mines, there was something that said, leave now. It was creepy. I had to listen to it multiple times. It didn't even sound like a voice. It was like staticky voice or something. It was the craziest thing ever. Like, some people might not believe in this stuff. I was skeptical until so much weird stuff that's been coming through making sense. All the times I mean, sometimes there could be gibberish. So it's not like every word that's going to be said you can make sense out of.
Daddy.
Daddy. I don't know. You see, Daddy, Joe, even though Joe came with J.O. I'm telling you.
Yeah.
And just because we're here doesn't mean.
Yeah, he could.
I don't know, dude.
He's an angel. He could be assigned to us.
Because stuff, and like I said, multiple spirits come through. Sometimes it comes through different times, and then it could distract you of what you're trying to figure
Our
out.
settlement.
That's the second time they said something.
Our settlement. Okay,
Yes.
and this out here, that's what people would call it. Our
Yeah.
settlement.
Well, I'm thinking
This is
like-
our settlement. You don't mess with our house out here,
I
our
keep-
old cabin.
For some reason, I keep thinking like Native Americans, like the bird and the.
Well, it could be anything out here. Back then, you got to think years ago too, in the 1900s, late 1800s, like Sarah Norton and all them at Black Diamond Mines. There was stuff out here.
Yeah.
This is Empire Mines. We're not far away. There was settlements out here,
As a matter of fact,
so anybody could be reaching through. I'm sure there's a grave site here that we're unaware of. Just like at Black Diamond.
Beware.
Beware. Beware of what? I'm so curious on what this might
I know.
bring up. Like I said, at least I know 3:30 when it said I made that sound.
Mhm.
We're gonna see if this really makes a sound. Okay, guys. Should we try something else? We could try something else here before we move on to another area. I guess we're gonna try.
Are you here for me?
Yes, we are here for anyone, any spirit that wants to reach out. Even if for some reason you just happen to find us here and you're not, had nothing to do with this road, it's okay. We're friendly. We're just doing this for investigations and for people to watch. There's a lot of people that find this stuff amusing. They're into it. Whoa.
That sound like a whistle, huh?
Yeah, but it wasn't like a bird, huh?
No, it sound like
That was
like that.
the camera may have got that. I don't
Yeah.
know, but
It sounded like it was that.
I've been hearing like birds, but that was like, and
No,
it sounded
yeah,
low,
Yeah.
like close where the REM-POD is actually. Okay, guys. Well, we can bust out the SBox. I didn't bring the portal box
Keep
with
this
it.
secret.
Keep this secret. We will definitely keep secrets, but you are going to be blasted on YouTube and anyone that watches this. So I don't know how much of a secret. So, but I want to bring out the SBox and see how you want to communicate there. So I guess I'll be turning this off and maybe I'll pause this camera as I get it out. But this, I'm going to keep rolling. So anything else you'd like to say through this before we move?
Anne.
Anne. There's so many different names popping up right now. I don't know. Okay. Well, if this is an Anne, or whoever else is communicated through this app, we will have the SBox up and ready just in one moment. I'm going to pause this.
You know, I'm curious. Maybe that thing of it, like, you know how back then they didn't have headstones and stuff, they put plants as headstones and stuff. There's like this that random
plants?
Yeah.
I don't know. It said a grave out here. Okay, we'll be right back.
I wonder if that's it.
We got the EVP going.
SBox.
We got this SBox. Is anyone here?
Here.
I'm here.
You say I'm here? Okay. You know, SBox, you got to really have an ear for this stuff. So is there a groundskeeper here? We'll teach the reader over here. Recorder. A little to the right. Is there something that you could tell us about the slaughterhouse? Is there something you could tell us about the slaughterhouse or Gates of Hell?
Hi.
We got a hi.
That's how I can do.
Yeah.
Jessica?
Well, last name was Ann, so.
Joe, Jessica, Ann.
So can you tell us who this is? Do you know anything about the spirits out here? The grounds, can you tell us something about the groundskeeper? Because I'm so interested in the groundskeeper at the slaughterhouse.
Good morning.
We got a good morning, but it's kind of afternoonish.
The
House fire. So it said house fire, and earlier it did say ashes. Find my ashes. I wonder what has burned down here. Did you die on the property of the slaughterhouse? You also at any time can touch that cat ball or the REM-POD. We would like to know about the groundskeeper or spiritual, I keep saying spiritual.
Spirits.
No, like demonic rituals.
Satanic.
Satanic. I'll cut that and restart. We're really curious about satanic rituals out here that we've been told about. I mean, it's happened probably at the slaughterhouse. It's happened just when I was younger. I heard stories where people would do rituals and sacrifices on the street. You would see like animals' heads just cut off, laying in the street with candles of people doing rituals. So anything about that, we would like. Are you here with us today?
Hey.
How are you doing? This is Chris Jr. over there. Maybe you should get in part of the camera too. Yeah, right there. Is anyone here today? I turned it up a little bit. I'm gonna sweep it a little faster. I'm Chris, this is Chris Jr. We are not here to hurt you.
You gotta watch that. Watch that.
Gotta watch those. Are you glad we're here to communicate? Once again, we are over at Empire Mine Roads, a closed off road that we had to put up here to communicate with you. Can the groundskeeper come through from the slaughterhouse? We'd like to hear from the groundskeeper. I heard I was just, who was trying to tell me something. You were just what? You got any questions you want to ask? Here. Hit stop.
Okay, I'm gonna ask a question regarding the satanic rituals. Has anyone ever been sacrificed here?
What did it say?
Is anyone here? We heard the names of Anne, Jessica, and Joe. You can feel free to speak to us. That's what we're here for. Me?
Your car?
Get in your car anyway. That's all right.
Well, I hope the car's okay because we parked at the Deer Valley and walked up here. So our car better be okay, but we're not getting in it. We still got a long walk.
Are you mad that the slaughterhouse was taken down? Did you work here?
Wait, I think it said House Shocked.
Really?
House Shocked, yeah. It sounded like the radio clip was saying House Shocked in UB. So I think he was talking about it was shocked about the slaughterhouse being down. Is this the groundskeeper that was shocked because the slaughterhouse is gone? Can you give us a yes? Or light up the cat ball for yes?
Is what year did you work here from? I heard today's was bad, so.
But before that, I heard it say I heard.
Yeah, I did too.
There was a I heard that came through, and then about today. Who hurt you? How were you hurt? Do you still want us to find your grave?
I heard sure no.
Well, maybe you want us to find your grave, but you also said ashes. So were you burned? Because earlier it also said like burned, right?
Yeah.
So were you burned in your own house?
Fire, house fire. Yeah.
House fire. Were you burned in your own settlement? Hey guys, you got to give us some information through this SBox. Actually, if it's a little tough, I like to bring the portal box out here because it's a lot easier to clear to hear the stuff coming through. So what we can do is maybe we should try this.
Yeah.
Well, I was thinking about what I was going to say is try the necrometer.
Do you want us to try something else?
Let's try something else just because the words seem more.
Yeah. You
Did
heard
say
that? Yeah.
Yeah. I just heard. Did you say trap?
I don't know.
But we're over here, like I said, entrance of the slaughterhouse.
What did you say?
I don't know, I was talking. But... See, sometimes you gotta listen back to this audio. You can tell what it says, like even if we didn't catch it. But we will try the necrometer now, just because it's much clearer to hear. There was a little bit of stuff coming through on this SBox, but I like when stuff's much clearer, so we will be right back.
I don't talk. Did you hear that?
What did it say?
I don't talk.
Maybe they don't like talking through that. No, the SBox. What did it say? I'll tell you. I'll tell you. See, this is what happens too. Anytime I'm saying I'm about to leave or stop, stuff comes through. It like tries to catch you. I like to give it a little bit of time before we switch to something else, and it does stuff.
Fire again. You did something about a fire again?
I thought it said like fiery now.
Yeah.
So, okay guys, so out here, I'm thinking we're getting something about a fire. We got ashes, settlement, find my grave. I believe that there's someone out here that was burned, buried, maybe sacrificed. I don't know if we got much stuff from the gatekeeper itself. I mean, sorry, not gatekeeper. I don't know if we got much stuff from the groundskeeper. But we got something about someone burning, someone being buried. They want us to find their grave. And it says there for life. So someone's out here.
I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah, there's some weird stuff coming through. But like I said, guys, we will try the necrometer. One last thing before we go to another location out here. Right here. Okay, guys. So we got the necrometer running.
She's gone.
She's
gone.
Make sure you talk nice and loud for the camera.
She is gone. Who is gone? Were you just the one? Were you the one that was just touching the REM-POD?
Can you make that REM-POD go off again? We like when stuff like that happens. Let's set the bowl over here. Dude.
Why is he?
I don't know. I'm further away from
It's
it.
every time.
REM-POD went off. Okay.
I did say some other REM-POD.
Look. REM-POD just doesn't go off. Look. See how far I am?
Mm-hmm.
So I'm not setting it off. I didn't set it off when I just bent down. Look.
Stranded.
Stranded.
So was someone stranded out here? Make sure when you hold that kind of closer to the camera is better. That way you could hear the sound.
Yeah.
Oh look, there's a bicycle. We do have a bicyclist here.
Salbert.
There is someone riding their bike. Curious if something comes through. But we are over here at Empire Mine Road. Once again, we did see one bicyclist just now. It's very rare to see anyone here anymore. Can you make that REM-POD go off again, please? It was pretty cool.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't get it.
Is that you touching the REM-POD when we're acting like, look, when we're acting like, what the fuck is that? You freaked out first. Bro. Do you see that REM-POD, that noise in that REM-POD?
That's a little ass bird. A hummingbird.
Yeah, but that sounded like a rumble though.
Yeah.
Little bird. That sounded like a weird ass noise. Like a growl.
Yeah, it did, huh?
Dude, there's something. What if there's something bigger in those trees, dude? Can you make the REM pod go off? That
It
was
hurt.
pretty crazy. A noise and then the REM pod. Maybe it was too much energy at once. But those are the things we like for these videos. Has it said anything through the site yet?
Nope, not yet.
And it's rolling because see that moving?
Yeah.
Make sure you ask questions.
What does the 6 mean?
I can protect you.
You can protect us. Who? I only accept protection from guardian angels and Jesus Christ. So, if you're anything but that, I'm sorry. No.
That noise was crazy.
Yeah.
You never know, the UVP could have caught something.
Yeah, I
that.
know.
Gabriel.
Gabriel. Another name. A lot of names out here.
Can you make that REM pod go off? Gabriel?
What if they're all kids just messing with us?
I don't know, but the REM pod was pretty weird, and then that noise.
Gabriel, that's an angel's name, and I just said I don't accept protection unless got from guardian angels. I get it.
Would someone like to touch the REM pod? Can you tell us who's touching the REM pod? This is crazy. See, it's not going off by how close we are. That could have maybe. I don't know. It could go off when you get a little close. Watch, go closer to it. See? But where we're at, so we are over here at Empire Mine Roads, just doing a little sightseeing, and third bicyclist. I'd like to say something that we don't look like weirdos right here. It would be nice to do it dark, but with a vehicle parked way over there on the main street, cops could be like, what are these people up to? Vandalizing stuff, spray painting dicks on the street or something. I don't know. So, if you're the gateskeeper and mention your name and you're here, can you make the REM pod go off? Can you? Look, I'm trying to help with answer. Oh.
I mean, they do need energy, right? So it's like, what if we're feeding something that's
I
not
don't
supposed
know.
to have energy, though?
So if you're the
believe us.
believe us, I believe you.
Yeah.
If you were killed here, can you make that REM pod go off? Can you make that REM pod go off if you were killed here?
I believe you guys. Are you guys messing with us? You guys have to be messing with us. Because this doesn't make any sense.
Do you like to play games? I guess.
I'm upset.
Why are you upset? If you're upset, can you make that REM pod go off for a very long time? Feel the energy and make it go off. Look, I'm going to envision touching it. Here's me touching the REM pod. I'll give you power. Come on. Guess you don't like to be told what to do. Well, guys, we got some activity over here. Some spiritual, gosh. Okay, start over. Okay, guys, we got some activity over here. Ask questions about the gateskeeper. Actually, hold on, start over again. Okay, guys, we got some activity over here. A little bit of activity, REM pod action. Tried to ask stuff about the groundskeeper and satanic rituals, certain names. We ran the Spirit Talker, the SBox. We got some EVP out here, which we will be checking later.
Yeah, your fingerprints, like, that was
Stayed.
weird. Yeah.
Ooh, I don't like leaving my fingerprints out here. What if something happens? Dude, the REM pod's just going off. So if you enjoyed this, watch, stand farther
I'm
back.
from the 1700s.
Ooh, 1700s. We got someone that's like native or really, really from a long time ago. Do you like touching that device? I felt like I just seen a shadow figure over there.
You serious?
I swear, like on the hill. I don't know, like my eyes. I don't know if it was just from looking at something and then looking over there. I thought I seen someone
I kept
stand.
seeing stuff over there on the road.
That is weird. I thought
1700s. Are you a native American? Are you?
make the REM pod go off for yes if you were from the 1700s.
I don't get it. I don't understand.
What's going on here?
Relative.
Oh man. If you're a relative, give us a name or a clue.
I wonder.
Make the REM pod go off if you're a male.
What? Are you female or male?
That spirit talker's not going off. It's like it's using so much energy towards the REM pod.
1700s relative.
Dude, look.
It's like there's a force field. I don't get it.
If I punch him, can you make it go off? Watch.
I don't get this.
It feels energy of me wanting to punch you.
Yeah.
Like it can feel energy.
Yeah.
Whoa.